Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Haifa from Group 7. Today I would like to give a presentation about our topic. I'm choosing topic global financial crisis in year 2008. So let's get started. So let's get to further introduction. The Great Depression of year 1929 was surpassed by the financial crisis of 2008 as the worst economic crisis. The Federal Reserve and the US Department of the Treasury didn't prevent it from happening. House prices fell more during Great Recession, which followed the crisis, than they did during the Great Depression. Over 9% of the population was still unemployment 2 years after the recession ended. Those discouraged workers who has given up looking for job are not included. The first decline in home prices began in 2006. They believe that the real estate market will cool off to the more manageable level. Numerous considerations, including the fact that a disproportionate number of homeowners with problematic credit were granted mortgage loan, some as much as 100% of the value of their home were not taken into the account. So next, let's see for the first article. In the first article that I'll choose is from Britannica.com, written by Brian Duckman on the year March 14, 2009. On its article title of Financial Crisis 2008 to 2007 to 2008, that we can summarize the financial crisis happened on that era are divided into 5 main ideas. Firstly, collapse of the US housing market. Secondly, modification of financing modification. Thirdly, because of the widespread practice of securitization. Fourthly, in 1999 of the Depression era, Glass-Steagall Act 1933 was partially repealed, allowing banks, security firms and insurance companies to enter each other's market and the merge. Lastly, it's the likely period of global economic stability and growth that followed the crisis. As a result of the collapse of the US housing market, the financial crisis 2007 to 2008. So from this article, let's see the second problem happen cause the crisis. Okay. Secondly, because of modification of banking regulation that took effect in the year 1980s, banks were able to offer surprise borrowers mortgage loan with a balloon payment. It is mean exceptionally large payment due at or near the end of a loan period, or adjustable interest rate. They are internally fixed at relatively low level or float, typically with a federal fund rate. Depend on the loan structure. Surprise supplier will cope only do so long as home price rose. The third problem found the widespread practice of securitization whereby bank book even thousand of subprime mortgage and others less risky form of consumer debt and sold them or piece of them in the capital market as securities. It is mean bond to others bank and investor including hedge fund, pension fund contribution to the growth of subprime lending. Okay, let's see the fourth. Fourthly is it is cause of the Glass-Steagall Act of year 1933, where was passed during the Great Depression, was largely pre-let on 1999. This allowed bank, securities firm and insurance company to consolidate and enter each other's industries, creating two failed banks. And additionally, the Securities and Exchange Commission, is mean SEC, lowered the net capital requirement in 2004, which encouraged banks to increase their investment in MBS. The requirement referred to the ratio of capital or asset to debt or liabilities that bank must maintain as the borrower again in insolvency. So for the fifth causes, okay, and lastly, the long period of global economic stability and growth that followed the crisis, starting in the mid of late 1980s, and now referred to as the Great Moderation, had pursued many American banking executive, government official, and economic that extreme economic volatility had passed. So that the first article. So next, let's go to the second article. The second article that we chose is this is second article that we chose from Investopedia.com. Okay, written by Monash Singh. That the article newest update on March 19, 2023 by title of the 2007 to 2008 financial crisis in review. In this essay, we can review various important points, including the financial crisis of 2007 to 2008 came about gradually. Early in 2006, home value started to decline. Subprime leaders started filing the bankruptcy at the beginning of 2007 due to their exposure to subprime loan. Two sizable hedge fund collapsed in 2007. Losses from investment in subprime loan in August 27 sparked on panic that shut down the world leading market. The largest bankruptcy in American history occurred when Lehman Brothers failed in September 2008. Financial institutions were left with trillions of dollars worth of almost worthless investment in subprime mortgage after the bubble crash. Go through the timeline given from the article. Okay, this is started from August 2007, where the dominoes start to fall. By August 2007, it was clear that the subprime crisis could not be resolved by the financial market, and that its effect extended far beyond the boundaries of the United States. Okay. Secondly, in March 2008, the demise of the Bear Stearns, the USA economy had entered a full-fledged recession by the winter of 2008, And as financial institutions struggle to maintain liquidity, stock market worldwide were seeing their steepest declines in the September 11 terrorist attack. In an effort to stop the economic decline, the Fed reduced its benchmark rate by 3/4 of a percentage point in January 2008, the largest reduction in 25 years. Next is on September 2008, the fall of Lehman Brothers. By the summer of 2008, the financial industry was being decimated. The two largest home leaders in the nation, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, were taken over by the government of the United States, and Indie Mac Bank became one of the biggest bank to collapse in American history. Okay, lastly, aftermath, the Wall Street bailout package was approved in the first week of October 2008. A large government purchase of toxic asset, a major investment in bank stock and financial line of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were just a few of the many major content in the package. Let's go through to the last article, the third article. The third article is from the global, is about the title of the global financial crisis. It is right by the group of Reserve Bank of Australia. Okay, they categorize the three issues. The firstly is excessive risk, taking in favorable macroeconomic environment. Second, increase of borrowing by bank and investor. Thirdly, regulation and policies error. This is occur cause of the crisis in the year 2008. So next, how the global financial crisis unfolded. Firstly, US house price fell, borrower missed repayment. Second, stress in the financial system, spillover the other countries, failure the financial firm, and panic in financial market. Let's go to policy responses. The three main point is the lowest interest rate, increased government spending, and stronger oversight of financial firm. So, as the conclusion from the three main articles that are the global financial crisis of year 2008 was a serious one on the global scale. The collapse of the US housing bubble and excessive risk taken by banks hurt financial institutions all around the world. Due to this crisis, the economy was impacted globally. Bank failure, a drop in housing market, a sharp increase in unemployment, where beyond the housing industry, securities, the aggregation and sale of loan has researched numerous number of industries. To avoid a repeat of the crisis, the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform Act was passed. This crisis demonstrated the bank needed government guidance as the Dodd-Frank Act implementation in order to adequately regulate themselves. Okay, that's all for the three main article that I'm choose. Okay, I'm just said very thank you and have a great day.